3 hours later than we had originally hoped for. We are thankful that the grounds crew at Newcastle has made a day possible to play this Little League State Championship game. A day ago, Decatur Central was a 6-2 winner over North Terre Haute, while Hagerstown had to come from behind to win at the bottom of the 6th to beat Jasper by a score of 7-6. It all adds up to a winner-take-all game to get to the Central Region Little League Tournament, one step away from playing at Williamsport in the Little League World Series. This is the Indiana State Championship game, and you're watching on ISC and Comcast 81. Today's game presented in part by Auto Outfitters, with stores in Noblesville, Anderson, and Lebanon. Your one-stop shop for car, truck, and van accessories in Central Indiana. By Henry Community Health, proud sponsor of the Indiana Little League State Tournament. By the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame, located in downtown Newcastle, celebrates Indiana's proud basketball heritage. Learn more at hoopshall.com. By the Indy Card Exchange, Indiana's source for vintage and modern sports cards. By the Indianapolis Indians, family fun lives at Victory Field. Get your tickets and plan your visit at IndyIndians.com. By New Lisbon Communications, high-speed internet and TV in the town or country. It's your life connected. Visit at NLBC.com. Thanks to Sam Pierce Chevrolet. See our vast selection of new and used vehicles at our showroom in Daleville, or visit online at sampiercechevy.com. Thanks to Visit Henry County. Make memories that last a lifetime in Henry County, Indiana. Visit hoopsinhenry.com to learn more. And our presenting sponsor is Werner Financial. From investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Werner Financial does it all. Alongside Chris Walker, my name is Greg Rakestraw. Before we talk about these two outstanding teams, let's talk about the outstanding grounds crew here at Newcastle. There was standing water in the infield as about 11:30, and 2.5 hours later, we're playing a state championship.
Greg, 2.5 hours ago when we left to go grab some lunch, I didn't think there was any way we'd be playing baseball today. This grounds crew has done a tremendous job getting this field ready. I can't wait to watch these two teams play.
We had significant rain roll through at about 9:45, had another wave roll through about 11:15. But we knew, as we would like to say around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, there was a window over Terre Haute. We are in that window now, and we will complete this championship game over the course of the next couple of hours. Obviously, it's the second chance for us to see each of these two teams' impressions that Decatur Central and Hagerstown left with you from a day ago.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watch a couple players from Decatur Central. Bees Craven's a shortstop, and Gage Sprague today's playing second base and hitting in the 4-hole. They're going to need to be really big for Decatur Central to come out with this win today. And then when you go over to the Hagerstown side, Caden Hall, the catcher, we saw him just blast one out of here yesterday. But also keep an eye on Graham Vincent. He's going to be pitching today. Can't wait to see that matchup.
Again, these are two teams that were in opposite pools, so this is the first and only chance they had to play each other. Decatur Central has had a little bit longer of a path to get here. This is basically their 6th game in as many days. The pitching arms aren't as tested or tried for Hagerstown. That might be an advantage for the de facto home team from just a county away in Hagerstown.
There's no question it is an advantage, but in the game of baseball, it only takes one day. All you can do is win one game. Let's see if Decatur Central can pull it off.
Again, Decatur Central and Hagerstown. Starting lineups, first pitch, and more. Come your way next. As from Newcastle, Indiana, you're watching the Indiana Little League State Championship game here on ISC and Comcast 81.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsinhenry.com to plan your visit.
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Warner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
If you drive through the country back then, there was a basketball hoop everywhere.
So we're 74 boys in the top 4 grades at Milan. 58 of them came out for basketball.
It's the passion, the camaraderie.
I've played all over the world, and definitely I feel like Indiana is respected and well known for basketball.
The way that the people here in the state have embraced Indiana high school basketball is really unbelievable.
It's the euphoria, it's the excitement, we played on every Friday, Saturday night.
Pre-game pomp and circumstance taking place. Both teams have been introduced, as has our umpiring crew for today's game. And one of our umpires will be hanging out with us during the course of the broadcast is John Ignacio, and he will be performing today's national anthem. We are thrilled to be able to take a listen and bring you John singing our national anthem. John, take it away.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well done by John Ignacio doing our national anthem before today's contest. We also have the pledges that we will need to get through as well. So the first one is the volunteer pledge for coaches, parents, and fans.
I will positively support all managers, coaches, and players. I will respect the decisions of the umpires. And I will praise a good effort despite the outcome of the game. Great job. Thank you.
And now for the official Little League pledge for the players on the first and third base line.
I love my country and will respect its laws. I will play fair and strive to win. But win or lose, I will always do my best. Great job. Good luck to both.
And now we can officially get underway here in Newcastle. Let's thank our friends at Auto Outfitters, your one-stop shop for car, truck, and van accessories in central Indiana. For over 20 years, they've offered quality products with expert installation to customize your vehicles. Store locations in Noblesville on South 10th Street, Anderson on East 53rd Street, and Lebanon on West South Street. They can't wait to connect with you. By the way, Scott Rakowski will be our home plate umpire. DJ Rose will have the activity down the first base line, an outstanding crew that we have put together. And excited that we can bring this game to you today. Thrilled that we can bring it to you on the ISC Sports Network for the first time. Loved being here a day ago. We played through rain showers in both games yesterday, about an inning or two. And now that the rain has gotten out of the area, we expect dry skies Of note, the wind that we see is kind of blowing out to center and right field. Given the power we saw from these two teams a day ago, I'm not sure they need the help, partner.
No, I don't either. I mean, look to see some balls potentially fly out of the yard today. Some good hitters on these teams. Can't wait to watch these guys.
So if you weren't with us yesterday, let's walk you through the rules that are different about Little League Baseball. First of all, for each of these two teams, 13 players on the roster. And that means that every player has to have one at-bat. Again, base runners can't leave the bag until the ball reaches the batter. If you see that happen, you will see the umpire, the base umpire, where that runner left from, drop a red flag. That is basically a sign that you have to go back. And you're not out, but to go back to the bag from which you came from. You can re-enter, so to speak, in a spot knowing that there are substitution rules. And twice a game, you can use a special pinch runner. Darion Blevins, we saw be that guy a couple different times with Decatur Central, so look for the Hawks to use that. Decatur Central is the visiting team on the scoreboard. We'll see them come to the plate first, and they're starting 9 different positions, but from a batting lineup standpoint, the same as it was a day ago. Tyler Collins is the catcher, followed by Bees Cravens, the shortstop. Luke McWhorter is the starting pitcher today for Decatur Central. Gage Sprague, who was yesterday's starting pitcher and also hit a 2-run home run, he will bat cleanup and play second base. Caleb Troop is the center fielder batting 5th. Bentley Cravens, the first baseman, bats 6th. Eli Stevens, Trey Fouts, and Maddox Ross will round out the line for Decatur Central. On the mound today is Graham Vinson for Hagerstown, and our starting pitcher is brought to us by the Indianapolis Indians. Vinson was the catcher a day ago for Hagerstown. And a fastball, and we are underway with the first pitch at 2:12 p.m. The winner of this gets to extend their season to next week's Central Region Tournament. That's top of the zone for a strike. 1-1 the count. That is held in Whitestown, Indiana, just off of I-65 on the northwest side. That's in for a strike, and that is 2 6-team tournaments. Indiana is in the Great Lakes region, which would be Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky. This one lifted, left center field. Center fielder drifting over. He will make the effort and the play. That is Cheeseman on the grab for Hagerstown, and there's one away.
Nice job there by Nolan Cheeseman running over, making that play. First out of the inning.
By the way, Moore, Cheeseman, Allred in the outfield. Thornburg, Hale, Troutwine, Johnson infield. Hall behind the plate. Vinson dealing, and that ball had a bit of a tumble to it. 1-0 the count.
Just be careful here. I really like the way that Bees Craven swings the bat. It's an aggressive hitter. Hits the ball really hard.
This one steers out of the zone.
Now, if you're Bees, you're looking for a fastball middle land that you can turn and burn on right here.
He singled twice and scored twice. Yesterday's 6-2 victory against North Terre Haute. Just a little bit low. 3-0. All a quick ass to. All a glance towards the dugout to call the sign. Ball 4. Ravens has walked. And the one thing that we didn't talk about in terms of the rules, but obviously we talked about it a great deal yesterday, pitch count. 85 is the max you can throw in a given game, and obviously you're not worried about saving arms for later games in this one. But knowing that this is game 4 for Hagerstown, game 6 for Decatur Central, they had to go a couple of games through the elimination bracket. There may be some young men that are restricted in terms of how much they can pitch in today's game. This little liner past the shortstop into left field for a base hit.
It's a really good job there by Luke McWhorter. Gets some breaking ball that he waits back on very nicely, just keeps his hands inside the ball and shoots that ball. A little soft line drive right past the shortstop for a hit.
So here is Sprague, and we referenced the 2-run homer he had in the first inning yesterday. Officially was 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. In for a strike. Take a look back at what Sprague was able to do yesterday. That was his first swing of the game. Let me show you that result. Watch a strike 2 go by. Fastball outside corner.
He's going to have to fight. He's probably going to hit a breaking ball here.
partner, I'm a bit confused. I actually see blue skies.
No kidding.
A little bit of sun fighting through here as well.
I almost need some sunglasses right now, Greg.
Did he go?
Yes, he did.
I think he was able to
hold up,
get the benefit of the call. 2-2. Got him, outside corner. I think the Decatur Central hitter is still trying to get a read on exactly what that off-speed pitch is that Vincent is throwing.
Yes, sir.
2 down. We saw Troutwine throw a bit of a knuckle and knuckle curve from the lefty side yesterday. Vincent's kind of throwing something similar to that.
Yes. I think it's more of a high strike zone. I think the hitters need to get used to. Just makes it easy as a hitter. Just got to be more aggressive at the plate.
Here's Troop. High bouncer. Shortstop. Couldn't pick it up in time. He's safe. Yep. Again, if he steps on the bag, the inning is over. But
correct.
Never had possession of the ball before the runner got there.
That's right.
So on the air, the inning continues and the bases are loaded. So here's Bentley Cravens. Bentley officially had 2 plate appearances yesterday. Was hit by a pitch and struck out. Knee-high fastball for a strike.
Really good spot there.
So Vincent on pitch number 18. Cravens couldn't catch up with the fastball, and as you and I noted yesterday, at this level, once you sit on back-to-back pitches, you go, okay, here it comes again until you can prove otherwise.
Yes.
That's exactly what had happened. Knee-high fastball might have been a bit outside. Cravens chases. Inning is over, and the Hawks leave them loaded. We'll see Hagerstown come to bat when we come back. As you're watching the 2022 Little League State Championship game on ISC.
Next to new, without the sticker shock. Save thousands on nearly 300 pre-owned vehicles at Sam Pierce Chevrolet. Plus, financing options with 0 down and low payments that are sure to fit your budget. Each vehicle is complete with a factory-trained inspection, a Carfax vehicle history report, a 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty, and 24 months of free oil changes. Clean, quality vehicles. Next to new, without the sticker shock. Shop now at Sam Pierce Chevrolet in Daleville. The best Chevy deals are in the country.
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Werner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Today's game presented in part by the Indianapolis Indians. Grab the kids, head to Victory Field, home of the Indianapolis Indians, Saturday, August 20th and Sunday, August 21st for Nickelodeon Weekend, featuring Blues Clues and You, Baby Shark, and Paw Patrol. Ryder needs us, and Ryder wants you to go to the Indians game on the 20th and 21st. Visit IndyIndians.com for more information. It is a lefty that we will see on the mound for Decatur Central. It is Luke McWhorter. We saw get a base hit in the top of the first inning. The defensive alignment behind him, Ross, Troop, and Fouts in the outfield. Stevens, Bees Cravens, Sprague, and Bentley Cravens. Behind home plate, it is Tyler Collins. And the young man that he will face first is the lefty that we saw on the mound to start yesterday's game in Jake Troutwine. And I talked to Jake Stabb before today's game.
Oh, nice.
And I got the full lowdown on the fashion stylings of Jake Troutwine. Lefty versus lefty here. Swings and misses at the off-speed pitch, 0-1 the count.
First pitch breaking ball to Troutwine. Tells me McWhorter's been reading the scouting report or something.
And brings the fastball back, just misses off the outside corner.
Great pitch.
1-1 the count. So Dad says Jake hates the feeling of those pants over his knees. Swing and a miss. And said Grandma literally hems up those pants to make them as short as possible.
Oh, you can see it's very well done.
Wants to use that sprinter speed. You do have to catch the strike here at this level, so they'll throw on to first to complete the out, and there's one down.
Man, I tell you what, McWhorter has got some really good stuff. He's got a good fastball. that looks like he's going to be able to keep down in the zone, followed with a breaking ball that is really going to be tough on any left-handed hitter.
So here's Caden Hall, shortstop yesterday, catcher today. That's in for a strike. And to the guys in the fire truck across the street in left field, heads up. That's about where Hall put one yesterday. A little below the knees.
Tell you what, Greg, if the water stays there, he's not going to be able to get a ball up in the air. This kid looks really good pitching the ball.
And we saw Hall get the intentional pass yesterday, which turned into the scoring run, and again, I agree with the decision.
100%.
2 outs, nobody on. It was a make somebody else beat you.
100%.
And they did. Got him on the outside corner.
Wow.
Backwards K, 2 down.
Well, we talked about it ahead of time. All you need is one pitcher to step up one day for you, and this McWhorter looks awesome so far.
Here's Vincent, again, yesterday's catcher, today's pitcher. Worked around loading the bases in the last inning. Walked 1, struck out 2. Worked around an error as well. Excuse me, swing. Third baseman Eli Stevens. How about that bare hand? Slings it over to first base. I'll remind the Stevens family that DVD copies are available of today's game when you log on to iscsportsnetwork.com. We'll take this in a break. Scoreless after 1 in Newcastle. Here on ISC and Comcast 81.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to plan your visit.
The drive, the take, fouled, and it goes!
Lobbing it to the back of the end zone. They're going to say it's a touchdown.
Left foot gets through. Goal for Vargas. Hamilton will score! If you've watched events on ISC for years, you're familiar with our friends at the Indy Card Exchange. Well, something I learned about the Indy Card Exchange in the last couple of weeks is they have a kids club that's available for those that are under the age of 13. Start them right in this hobby. You never know. It literally can be an investment in their future these days in the card collecting industry. Always available online at IndyCardExchange.com. If you're outside of Indianapolis, worth the drive to the northeast side on 96th Street, just west of I-69. So 7, 8, and 9, and is by baseball unwritten rule. You make the great defensive play, you lead off the next inning. Here's Stevens, and that one knuckles in on him.
Kind of jelly-legged him up there at the plate there.
Second day in a row that you and I have seen the Hagerstown kids be able to suspend spin on deliveries coming to home plate.
Yes, sir.
Stevens a day ago. Ground ball to shortstop. This one lifted. Second baseman's got it. Trout line. Camps out under it. There's quickly one away. And if you take a quick note, and you see this more at this level, you want to put your best athletes in certain positions. But lefty third baseman, lefty second baseman for Hagerstown.
Like I said off air, I have never seen an infield where you have a lefty third baseman, second baseman, and first baseman.
This one lifted will turn foul and graze the fence on the left field line. As you'd expect for this championship game, stands are full.
It's packed, man. This is awesome.
And frankly, you had plenty of notice that we weren't going to be playing at 11 o'clock this morning.
Yep.
It's called looking out your window. Maybe a few more fans with the chance to be here at 2 o'clock. And again, you see that ball is really having some late movement.
Yes.
Here's Fouts, the right fielder.
Graham's got a really good fastball as well. If he can command that to both sides of the plate, he's going to be really effective this afternoon.
Fouts makes contact down the right field side. And this one will go up against the wall. Fouts into second base. Fouts just sent that the other way and legs out of two-bagger.
Got a fastball up and away from him. He just put the barrel on the ball and drove it deep over the right fielder's head for a one-out double. Great swing there by Trey Fouts.
The first extra base hit of today's game. Here's Maddox Ross, the left fielder. We saw Maddox enjoying some downtime at the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame this morning.
Sure did.
Maddox and Desmond Wood were checking out some of the displays. They were amazed by the manual scoreboard display that you could control over at the Hoops Hall. In an amazing reversal of technology, I walked them over to the kiosk and said, hey, you're Decatur Central kids, here's where you can learn more about Decatur Central. And they went right back to the manual scoreboard. 1-2 the count. Just misses outside, 2-2. So important to note, this marks the first trip through the lineup, and again, likely towards the bottom half of the lineup. The next time around, you'll start to see those substitutions kick in for Decatur Central.
Good pitch.
Right on the knees. Got it. Third strikeout by Vincent, and 9 batters faced, and there's 2 away.
Really good pitch there. Fastball right at the knees, and just right under the kneecap there from Vincent. It's a really good pitch.
Here's Collins. By the way, pitch count confirmed at 32. Swing and a miss. And again, we have that. You'll see us flash that as it's later in the game where it becomes more relevant, but it is on display on the scoreboard for everybody to see here. But that was the brief conversation between Coach Allred from Hagerstown and Scott Rakowskis thinking, hey, scoreboard accurate? And quick turn back to the top of the press box, and the answer was yes. It's 0-1. And Collins a fly ball to center field last time up, and that would be in the strike zone if Collins grows about 6 inches in the next couple of years.
Yeah, I think Coach called a timeout to talk to him about that. Tell him to push that ball down a little bit.
Able to lay off that one.
And Vincent doing a good job of trying to stay up there. And listen, I wouldn't mind to see him do that again. Try to throw him right across the numbers.
This one gets away. Runner will try to take off the carom, throw down, ball got away from the third baseman. Now scampering home, and that's going to be the first run of the game for Decatur Central. It looked like it could have been the third out of third base. Instead, the Hawks get the game's opening run.
Yeah, good base running there by Trey Fouts. Trying to steal third. Caden Hall throws the ball a little bit to the shortstop side of his third base, and we couldn't catch it. That's a situation where it's a little tougher for a left-handed third baseman to make that play, and Fouts scampers home.
And one pitch later, the inning ends. Hagerstown came from behind yesterday. They'll be asked to do the same again today. 1-0 after 1.5 as you're watching on ISC and Comcast 81.
Joint pain can happen to anyone at any age. From minimally invasive procedures to total joint replacement, the team at the Henry County Center for Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine can work with you to restore your active lifestyle. If pain or an injury is keeping you sidelined, don't wait. Call 765-521-7385 for an appointment.
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Werner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Auto Outfitters is your one-stop shop for car, truck, and van accessories in Central Indiana. Over 20 years, we've offered quality products with expert installation to customize your vehicles. With store locations in Noblesville on South 10th Street, Anderson, East 53rd Street, and Lebanon, West South Street. We can't wait to connect with you. Thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors that have brought this coverage to you these last couple of days on ISC and Comcast 81. Cannot thank the Newcastle Little League enough. Jim Kemp from the district administrator's position. This has been a wonderful first experience for us with this tournament, and we certainly plan on being here for years to come. There's Nolan Cheeseman. Cheeseman batting cleanup today, batted 5th yesterday. Shows bunt, does offer. Cheeseman yesterday was hit by a pitch, drew a walk, and hit into what turned into be the game-winning error, unfortunately, for Jasper. So he was the young man that was able to beat the throw to first base, which allowed Hall to come around and score from second. Turn what was a 6-2 deficit into a 7-6 win for Hagerstown over the course of the last 4 innings. That's low.
I really like Luke McWhorter on the mound. Good mechanics, good command of the fastball, great breaking ball.
This one hops to home plate, 2-2 the count. So Cheeseman at the dish was never officially retired yesterday. Reached first base all 4 times. Had a double in his first plate appearance down the right field line yesterday. And from 0-2 to 3-2.
Big pitch here. Don't want to walk the leadoff man.
You may have to go get your sunglasses, partner.
No kidding. Yes, he did.
He did go. Couldn't lay off of it. Tag applied. He's out. Well, McWhorter took the gamble. He was out of the zone on every pitch from 0-2 to 3-2.
Yes.
Last one paid off. Good conversation on the mound here. The pitch count here, and again, so we're just getting started on that front. And again, knowing you're hoping for a tournament next week, but nothing from this tournament from a pitching standpoint would possibly carry over that far down the road. You're not thinking about 20 pitches for this guy, 20 pitches for that guy today.
Right.
You're
give me what you got today.
So here's Hale, the shortstop. That misses. And Hale kept the train moving yesterday. He worked a great walk to keep the bottom of the 6th going.
Yes, he did.
Fouled off a couple of pitches at 3-2. That one misses, 2-0.
McWhorter's kind of lost the strike zone here all of a sudden.
And just off the corner. Count 3-0. Taken all the way was Hale. That's in for a strike. Ball 4. So much as he finished yesterday, he works a walk to start today. First base runner for Hagerstown. It's Clark Thornburg. Thornburg yesterday walked once and struck out once. And that misses. 2-0 the count.
Yeah, he's missing up and down right now. He's missing up with the breaking ball, down with the fastball. He misses up and down with the fastball right now. He needs to get back in his groove. Oh.
Also helps when batter chases one above his head.
Yes.
Maybe he's distracted by all that sunshine we're getting right now. And that does help because now that's letter high and Thornburg couldn't catch up.
Now I think if you're McWhorter, you can go back to the fastball up or the breaking ball. Either one I think will have success. There's a curveball.
And got him, fooled him. Thornburg was buckling on that one. So of the 5 putouts so far for Decatur, 4 have been Ks by McWhorter. Here's Heath Johnson,
who was spectacular in relief yesterday.
Turns on this one down the right field line.
Base hit.
Now they get down for a base hit. Runner will stop at second. Probably a good thing. That was a pretty good throw over to third base. So first base hit of the game for Hagerstown. Given the potency of their bats, that's of note because it took 7 batters to get there. They have been mashing the ball during the district and now state tournament. Here's Hayden Moore. Fastball just misses. Moore, the left fielder. Moore, liner. Second baseman's got it. Quick toss to first, and that is the end of the inning. So, Hagerstown strands 2. It is 1-0. Hawks in front after 2. This Little League State Championship game on ISC.
Next to new, without the sticker shock. Save thousands on nearly 300 pre-owned vehicles at Sam Pierce Chevrolet. Plus, financing options with 0 down and low payments that are sure to fit your budget. Each vehicle is complete with a factory-trained inspection, a Carfax vehicle history report, a 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty, and 24 months of free oil changes. Clean, quality vehicles. Next to new, without the sticker shock. Shop now at Sam Pierce Chevrolet in Daleville. The best Chevy deals are in the country.
Every season has a home. Fall is in the fields, winter is for the blues, but in spring, baseball is needed. Summer, that's our season. Home is at the ballpark and we're ready for you to move in. The coolers are full, the grill is hot, and we just cut the lawn. No need to bring a chair. We're saving the best seat.
Thanks to our friends at Henry Community Health, their team of excellent providers at the Henry County Center for Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine are ready to help you return to doing the things you love. Put yourself in the right hands. Call 765-521-7385 for an appointment today. Well, Hagerstown is going to make a switch, and we felt we would see Hall at some point pitching kind of coming into the day. He spent the first 2 innings behind home plate. He and Vincent literally swapped spots. So Hall now goes to the mound for Hagerstown.
I like this first matchup we're going to see here between Hall and Bees Cravens.
This is 2, 3, and 4. So the heart of the lineup coming through here for Decatur Central. And Cravens worked a walk in his first at bat of the game. Straight gas on that one. 0-1 the count. Outfielder shading the number 2 hitter slightly towards right field. I think this may be a diet of fastballs until proven otherwise.
I think you're right.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. 1 down.
You're not going to catch up to the fastball up there, even when you're a good hitter like Bees Cravens.
Well, clearly Hall has been given some athletic gifts at a young age.
Yes.
But just in watching 3 pitches, he's also using those gifts well.
Correct.
The thing that strikes me is McWhorter watches that go by for a strike. He's got good leg drive.
Yes, absolutely.
That is evident immediately on those deliveries to home plate. Kind of that loading mechanism where you drop your knees as you're coming towards.
It's a kind of typical drop and drive right-handed pitcher there.
Yep.
That's right.
Do we still give that the credit to Tom Seaver, or have we aged out of that?
No, I think that's fine.
Count goes to 0-2. I don't know if he's scraping his knee on the delivery like Tom would, but you get the idea. So 1-2 the count.
He is really bringing it too. This is the hardest pitcher I think we've seen the last couple days.
And this one sprayed foul.
This is one of these guys where, sometimes you think about throwing a breaking ball, but you hate to do it because the fastball is has so much velo on it.
Got him. Strike 3. So 2 down. So here's Sprague. Sprague struck out looking against Vincent.
This will be a good matchup here as well, Greg.
Brought the gas, and Sprague kind of nods his head and said, yep. Not much to do about that one at that location.
And I noticed Sprague is not as far back in the batter's box as he could be.
He might want to back up. 0-2.
And that one was a little bit in on him. He tried to pull his hands in. He just couldn't do it quick enough.
Just missed off the corner.
And he is really throwing hard.
Wasn't an immaculate inning. It was close. 12 pitches, 9 strikes. We are quickly through 2.5 here in Newcastle. Hagerstown trails Decatur Central 1-0 in the Little League State Championship game. You're watching on ISC and Comcast 81.
Hi, my name is Jason Warner of Warner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Warner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Today's game presented in part by our friends at Warner Financial, a firm that utilizes customized investment solutions to meet your financial goals, from investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy. Warner Financial does it all. Call 317-735-9202. Learn more about how you can secure your financial future. 9-1-2. Coming up this time through, Allred shows bunt. That one misses high. McWhorter on for his third inning of work. A walk and a hit so far is all he has allowed. Allred, the right fielder. It's in for a strike.
Let's see if Allred bunts right here. Normally when he gets this up far in the batter's box, yep, there it is.
Saw the same thing I did. Thinking our vantage point's a little bit different than normal. We were down by the first base dugout, so a few more of the subtle things we notice a bit quicker. And with that, with a 2-strike count, he then immediately backed up to the back of the batter's box.
Now he's worked the full count here. Let's see if he can find himself on base. Great at bat.
Leadoff man aboard for the first time for Hagerstown. And those guys in the bottom of the lineup, it is their job to then get on for the top of the lineup. There's Troutwine. Starting pitcher to begin yesterday's game and finished in center field. He officially was 1 for 4 with a run scored yesterday. In for a strike. Pops this one up. That'll reach the screen.
Great hustle there by Tyler Collins to get back to that screen.
This is the spot of the original field location here for the Newcastle Little League back in 1956. But primarily the main field has been the one down the hill from us. This is the renovated facility. They said there's still some more work to go. It's been fantastic this week. 2-2.
I'm surprised McWhorter did not come back with the breaking ball there in the first matchup against Troutwine. Troutwine didn't really have an idea on that breaking ball. I would throw it again right here. Another fastball.
Just missed. Full count now.
There it is.
Got it. Troutwine will make the right turn back to the dugout.
It's a good pitch.
Strikeout number 5, and 10 batters faced by McWhorter. Here's Hall. Struck out looking first time up.
For McWhorter, you want to make sure you throw the breaking ball, you stay on top of it, because we saw what he can do with a hanging breaking ball yesterday.
Fights that one off. 1-1 the count.
Good pitch there. Got a fastball in on his hands, not letting him get his arms extended.
Quarters at the halfway point, just past it of his day. 44 pitches thrown through 2 1/3 innings, and this is the 11th batter he's faced.
This is a pitch right here. If you're Caden Hall, you got to do some damage right now.
Tried to. Sends that one down the
just fine.
Right field line and foul. And as you can tell, once you get down to the corners, foul territory here is at a minimum.
Yep. If I'm Luke McWhorter here, I'm going breaking ball, breaking ball. If I walk him, so be it. But I'm not going to give in and give him a chance to do damage on the fastball. If I can throw a breaking ball started at his belt buckle, there's no way he's going to get his barrel to it.
Missed low.
So we saw the last at bat with Jacob Troutwine. He went with a 3-2 breaking ball. I think he's going to do it again here. Fastball.
Ground ball. Lead runner at second. On to first, and Hall flying on the line. They would not get him. But battle won by the pitcher. Great job
yes, it was.
by McWhorter.
He's looked really good here today.
There's Vincent. This is the ball that was barehanded by Stevens, the third baseman, his last time up. Vincent got fooled on that swing. Took a better rip at this one, but sprays it up and above the backstop here. Another slow roller. Shortstop's got it. Trying to go the long way to first, but that double clutch couldn't get out of his glove in time, and the inning continues.
Yeah, that's a tough play there. Bees Cravens, I think your only chance on that one is going to be a run through. You got to run through that ball and throw it on the run. Once he gathers himself and he kind of struggles to get out of his glove, but it's going to be too hard to get Vincent out on that play, so you got to run through that ball.
See if Cheeseman can take advantage.
Good pitch.
And for a strike, 1-1 the count. And we saw a 2-out rally materialize in the bottom of the sixth yesterday for this Hagerstown club. Two and 1 the count. A little hitch in the delivery. Thinking you have the luxury of doing it this level, not having to hold runners on. Count at 3-1. Swing and a miss.
Like you see, a little bit more aggressive swing by Cheeseman on that 3-1 pitch than that. Little indecisiveness in the swing right there.
Good stay alive swing.
Yep.
Again, runners can get a limited head start here. Once the ball reaches the batter at 3-2, they can get going.
Very limited.
Yep. Ball 4. So the base is loaded. First time that Hagerstown has done that in this game. That is walk number 3 that McWhorter has allowed. Here's Hale.
Really, really big at bat here for Jonah Hale. Base hit can potentially put his team up a run, at least tie the game, but you need to try to keep the line moving here.
Ball got by the catcher. Hall going to try to score. At the plate, he'll score. We're tied at what? Hall read it perfectly.
Yes, he did.
It's a tie game at 1 apiece.
Tough play with Collins. He's been very, very good behind the plate the last 2 days. That one just kind of got to the side of him. He couldn't keep it in front.
Time is called. lot of traffic, that many hits right now for Hagerstown.
Correct.
Three and 0. And again, McWhorter is really racking up the pitch count
He
early
is.
in this game.
He really is. He's starting to labor.
Ball four. So 5 different runners now have reached in this inning. Only one of them on a fielder's choice. That was the runner that came around to score. 3 walks, fielder's choice, and an infield single. Wild pitch have combined to make it a 1-1 game. Here's Thornburg, who struck out looking on a breaking ball on the inside corner last time up. And again, when that ball's inside, he's struggling with it in terms of the read.
He better get set, get time when he gets in there.
And there for a strike.
Luke Warder is really quick pitching him. As soon as Thornburg gets in there, he's ready to throw.
Luke is under the impression he's renting the facility at this point.
See ya.
Fastball got him. Yep. Went inside, outside. Good pitch combination. Inning is over, but Hagerstown has leveled as they score their first run of the game in the bottom of the third. Halfway home in this one, tied at 1 on ISC.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to plan your visit.
Hi, I'm Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And of course, we do the incredibly creatively and appropriately named Query and Schultz program every Monday on ISC Sports Network. Derek, it airs at what time?
7:30.
Okay, every Monday at 7:30. We're now on season number 2, and if history tells us anything, catch us now because you never know when they pull the plug on it.
Why would you say that?
Because it's happened
That's not
before.
going to happen here. Comcast, Xfinity 81, ISCSportsNetwork.com, ISC Sports Network, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, so many places to watch Query and Schultz, 7:30 on Monday.
Today's game presented in part by the Indianapolis Indians. Family fun lives at Victory Field, so make the home of the Indianapolis Indians your next summer destination and meet your favorite Power Rangers on Sunday, August 7th. Visit IndyIndians.com for more information. I certainly hope there will be a lot of those that are in town for the Central Region Little League Tournament that make their way to downtown Indy to check out the activity at Victory Field. I see, especially when they were at Grand Park, but even last year when they were based more out in Zionsville, you would see those teams come to Colts training camp at Grand Park
cool.
and check that out. Fantastic timing there. Sure, we'll start to see some substitutions from a batting standpoint coming here for Decatur Central. But Hall retakes the mound for his second inning of work. He struck out the side on 12 pitches in his first inning. He was the catcher the first 2 innings today. Whoever wins this game will be one of 12 teams that represents 13 different states. As the Dakotas, unless it has changed, are represented by one team. They play in the opposite group, the Midwestern group, with 2 teams coming out of Whitestown to head to Williamsport. Here's Caleb Troop.
That is just good old country hard fastball, man.
And again, until somebody proves they can hit it, keep throwing it.
Absolutely.
Wow. That is like setting the batting practice machine on 70 for these kids. See what you can do with it.
No kidding.
0-2. He may leave some marks on the backstop at this point. Count it 1-2.
Tell you what, I'm certain that ball scuffed up.
Ground ball. Thornburg's got it. Lobs it over to first. Johnson able to keep his foot on the bag, and there's one down.
First ball we've seen put in play off of Hall there. Nice play by Thornburg to make the first out of the inning.
We're going to start to see some of the substitutions get some at-bats here for Decatur Central. Desmond Wood will step to the plate. Desmond came over and said hello to us yesterday morning before the DC game. Want to know exactly what time he's going to be on camera.
That's exactly right.
Want to know the count? And both teams with 13 players in their roster, and there's a difference in how it's handled with 12 or fewer or 13 or more. So this
wow.
Sprayed off the dugout facing to our right. Desmond was hit by a pitch yesterday. Enter the game to bat in Bentley Craven's spot. He's in Craven's spot here as well. Makes contact with this one, and that will drop for a base hit. Able to fight that one into center field.
It's a really nice job there by Desmond Wood, man. Just really short and sweet to the ball, be really direct to the baseball, and just get yourself a hit. When pitcher's throwing that hard, you don't have to do a lot with your swing, just get the bat head out. That's what he did there.
So Darion Blevins now will bat in Eli Stevens' spot. We saw Blevins both as a pinch hitter yesterday, but also as a special pinch runner. And that hit our microphone behind home plate. That's the sound that you heard as that thing went flying. Well, at least after the rainstorm, the microphone still works. We know that much. And on the wild pitch, Wood down to second. That's in for a strike.
Blevins isn't a big fan of this fastball right now. The facial expressions he's making as that ball whizzes past him cracks me up.
Somewhere Crash Davis is saying, I'm not sure where it's going to go. 2-1 the count. I don't think these kids are age appropriate for Bull Durham just yet.
I'm with you.
Helped him out that time, did Blevins.
Yes.
Count goes to 2-2. I've been fortunate enough that I did some baseball in the Raleigh-Durham area for a few years, as did Alan Hughes on our staff. And as that's in for strike three, I made it a point to go to the new Durham Bowl Stadium and the old Durham Bowl Stadium.
There you
still
go.
with us.
Number 13, Carson Gibson.
So 2 down. This is Carson Gibson. Fouts' spot. Fouts the double last time up. And Hall has shown no problem finding that outside corner to righties or lefties. Breezes that one off the edge, 1-1 the count. 7, 8, 9 due up next time through for Hagerstown in the home half of the fourth. Two and 1. And really this is about as deep into a count where he's been behind.
Absolutely.
At 2-1.
Still hadn't lost anything on the fastball, though.
No. He's back
pitch.
there, 2-2.
Great pitch.
Good stay alive swing.
Yes, it was. I think if Caden Hall can throw that fastball on the outside part of the plate, that'll be the money pitch for him.
And got it. Gibson had hoped that was ball 3. Instead, it was strike number 3, and Hall has now struck out 5 of the 7 batters he has faced. We are still tied, going to the home half of the fourth. One apiece on ISC and Comcast 81.
If you drive through the country back then, there was a basketball hoop everywhere.
So we're 74 boys in the top 4 grades at Milan. 58 of them came out for basketball.
It's the passion, the camaraderie.
I've played all over the world, and definitely I feel like Indiana is respected and well known for basketball.
The way that the people here in the state have embraced Indiana high school basketball is really unbelievable.
It's the euphoria, it's the excitement. We played on every Friday, Saturday night.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to plan your visit.
Auto Outfitters is your one-stop shop for car, truck, and van accessories in Central Indiana. Over 20 years, we've offered quality products with expert installation to customize your vehicles. For locations in Noblesville on South 10th Street, Anderson on East 53rd Street, and in Lebanon on West South Street. We can't wait to connect with you. Gavin White will hit for the first time for Hagerstown to roll through their 13-player lineup. Pitch count is of note for McWhorter.
Yes, it is.
He is at 64 on his first pitch of the fourth inning. White line just went back up the box for a base hit.
Great swing by Gavin White. We talked about it yesterday, how tough it is to be sitting on the bench, step into a crucial game, a tight 1-1 game in the fourth inning, and be asked to get a big hit. That's exactly what Gavin White just did.
Bentley George showing bunt. Doesn't offer at it. So George is batting, and what is Hayden Moore's spot in the lineup? Swing and a miss. Let's bunt that one up in the air.
That was the one he needed to get down. Kind of a fastball low. One of your easiest pitches of bunt there.
1-2. Again, McWhorter working fast, as we have noted. Count of 2-2. Ground ball, could be trouble. First baseman, can he get there? Nope. And now the runner's going to try to go to third. Throw, tag. Got him. Just trying to make sure that he held on to the ball.
Yep.
So first out for Hagerstown. After the infield single. Here's Ben Gollier. This is Allred's spot in the lineup. So quickly Hagerstown rolling through their reserves. Only Carter Sullivan now is yet to have a plate appearance here for Hagerstown.
Give Bentley Cravens on that play at first base credit for staying with the play. Even though he bobbled the ball, could not get the out at first base, he looked up, made a strong throw over to his third baseman for the first out of the inning.
Gollier couldn't keep up with it.
Oh, nice job, Tyler Collins.
And immediately after he spotted the ball, looked right at first base to see what this next move was going to be.
That's a catcher's clinic right there. Sticks his chest on the ball, jumps up, keeps his eye on the runner. Outstanding.
Gollier showed bunt, but he was taken all the way at 3-1, so count now 3-2. Swing and a miss. 2 down.
Back to the top of the order with number 11.
7 strikeouts. Now for McWhorter. His pitch count is at 75. Third time through the lineup, here's Troutwine.
Good pitch.
Troutwine has struck out twice.
Got to have your leadoff man come through here.
Ground ball. Second baseman's got it. Over to first. And the inning is over. So we remain tied through 4 of this state championship game. Decatur Central and Hagerstown. Back in a moment here on ISC.
Next to new, without the sticker shock. Save thousands on nearly 300 pre-owned vehicles at Sam Pierce Chevrolet. Plus, financing options with 0 down and low payments that are sure to fit your budget. Each vehicle is complete with a factory-trained inspection, a Carfax vehicle history report, a 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty, and 24 months of free oil changes. Clean, quality vehicles. Next to new, without the sticker shock. Shop now at Sam Pierce Chevrolet in Daleville. The best Chevy deals are in the country.
Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds remaining.
Fake players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it.
That's the finish. You get a layup taken and an and one. Fly ball. Out of here. Thank our friends at the Indy Card Exchange. Thank you, Andy Albert, and the great staff at the Indy Card Exchange. Always available online at IndyCardExchange.com. And again, for our younger viewers watching today, they have a kids club for those aged 13 and under at the Indy Card Exchange. Learn anything you know about this wonderful hobby that'll last a lifetime. Again, IndyCardExchange.com has more. That's in for a strike. Number 9 spot. Right to us.
Looks like that's Lowry pinch hitting for Maddox Ross here.
If that backstop wasn't gotten away, I was all over it.
You think?
I still have my first baseman's hands if I don't have to move. Iggy, you were going to get to that one first? You had it before I did? All right. And Lowry, his appearance was brief.
Yeah, it was. Again, Hall has not lost much of anything on that fastball, and he is really sticking to it. See if Tyler Collins can push the fastball down, get one in his zone, and he can hit it.
So for Hall, this marks the first trip to the lineup. So Collins is the last batter he's facing for the first time, at least of the 9 positions. You'll have some subs that didn't see him that time through that could see him again. But to give you an idea, 8 batters faced, 6 strikeouts, 1 ground ball, 1 single. Collins lifts that one up and above our location.
So I think Collins is one of the players in this lineup that could really catch up to this fastball. He's just got to push it down into his hitting zone. But if he chases one up, he's not going to be able to catch up to it.
1-2. Just off the corner.
Woo-hoo.
Didn't
Just
miss by
missed.
much. 2-2.
Just missed with that fastball.
So brings this one back, and Collins will spoil it. We are scheduled to play 6 today. Obviously, we'll go more if need be. Off the hand, shortstop lines it up. Collins hustling down the line, but good arm shown by the shortstop from Hagerstown. That is Hale, and there's 1 away, or 2 away, excuse me.
Stepping to the plate.
Nice job there by Jonah Hale. Fields it cleanly, makes a strong throw over to first base for the second out of the inning.
The only right-handed infielder currently for Hagerstown.
So weird.
Other than the catcher and pitcher, I should throw that out there, but you get the point. You and I had a lefty catcher at a tournament we did up in Lafayette a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, we did.
Wasn't planning on making a Benny DiStefano reference in the broadcast, but there we were. Ground ball and Hall. Yep, some kids have more gifts at the age of 12 than others do, and clearly Hall is of that group. makes the tremendously athletic play, and in the blink of an eye, we are through the top of the fifth. Hagerstown comes to bat when we come back here on ISC and Comcast 81.
Hi, my name is Jason Warner of Warner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Warner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Every season has a home. Fall is in the fields, winter is for the blues, but in spring, baseball is needed. Summer, that's our season. Home is at the ballpark and we're ready for you to move in. The coolers are full, the grill is hot, and we just cut the lawn. No need to bring a chair. We're saving the best seat for you. Come on over. Summer lives here. Victory is here.
Today's game presented to you by Warner Financial, a firm who utilizes customized investment solutions to meet your financial goals, from investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy. Warner Financial does it all. Call them today, 317-735-9202, to learn more about how you can secure your financial future. Alongside Chris Walker, Greg Rachel with you. Thanks to our friends at Henry Community Health. Banner shows you kind of the history of this great program here in Newcastle. Thanks to Katie Martin, all the good folks at Newcastle, for being so gracious to us over these last few weeks and setting up these broadcasts over these last 2 days. Here's Hall.
Greg, this right here could be the biggest at-bat of the game. This matchup right here.
And pitch count from the quarter creeping up.
And this pitch, here we go. If you're Caden Hall, you have one thought on your mind, fastball up that you can drive out of the ballpark here.
And I'm not sure if this isn't the intentional walk here.
And I'll tell you, on the other side of this, I would give Caden Hall the 3-0 green light here. I really would.
You know, you and I were surprised. Kind of, I wouldn't say we saw it a lot. We saw it enough kind of at higher levels.
Yes.
In the tournament we did a weekend ago. This would be the scenario where you'd think about it. He chased it.
I like the aggressiveness there. You know, you'd like to see a little bit better discipline from your four-hitter, Caden Hall, in this situation. I mean, two-hitter, Caden Hall. But I like the fact that Coach gave him a 3-0 green light. We have the same thought process there.
And then chase that one.
Yes. Now Caden Hall's gotten himself in a little trouble, because if I'm looking at order right now, he sees my best breaking ball I could possibly throw.
Just missed. So the go-ahead run is aboard.
That's close.
And barring a one-pitch out, this is the last batter that McWhorter will face. The pitch counts at 83. Ball gets by the catcher. Ball will hustle down to second base. Remember, he scored the lone run on a wild pitch back in the third. Again, that's the 85 pitch threshold, so McWhorter can finish this batter, and he's done for the day.
I see Coach Allred telling Caden Hall, hey, relax out there, be smart on the bases. Ooh.
Vincent turns on this one, down the left field line. The 85th pitch was a big one for the other team, because Vincent goes big fly, 3-1 Hagerstown here in the home half of the fifth.
That ball was absolutely tattooed. And folks, Mr. Graham Vincent, who I called out before the game started as one of my players to watch out for, he knew it as soon as he hit it. Look at him watch it. That ball was just smoked. That is how you get the bat head out in front on a fastball, up and in. That's just a great swing.
That was an absolute, no doubt about it, home run by Vincent. And with that, now the pitching change happens. Bees Cravens comes in and now has to make sure he holds the line to 3-1, because some of the Hawks now have 3 outs to score 2 runs once we get to the top of the 6th. Still no outs, bottom 5th. Back in a moment here on ISC.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to plan your visit.
Leaps ahead, still on his feet. Stevens lunges. Are you kidding me? Champions of Marion County. Unbelievable. Touchdown.
Living up to that last name. Wabash has the lead for the first time today. So that was going to be a highlight reel. So Carter Sullivan at the plate here for Hagerstown. Finds himself down 0-2. Swing and a miss. So Sullivan, even though it's a strikeout, that's important for Hagerstown because they had to get him in the lineup.
Yes.
So immediately they hit him in Cheeseman's spot.
Correct.
For the first out of the inning. But because this game obviously is going to go at least 6 innings, barring a Hagerstown eruption here in the bottom of the 5th, need to make sure they got all batters in the game, which they just did. So with that, these Cravens at the plate. Hale got fooled. Shouldn't say Beach Cravens at the plate, Bees on the mound. That's Jonah Hale at the plate.
That was the excuse me swing.
So Cravens moves from shortstop to pitcher. Ian McWhorter simply flipped spots. McWhorter now is the lefty shortstop. Hale almost swung out of his shirt on that one, 2-2. Curveball. That ball just kind of dipped down in the zone there late.
It's a good pitch by Cravens.
Number 10, Clark.
There's Clark Thornburg. So a game that was, again, kind of in cruise control, seemingly locked at 1. It got late early for Decatur Central. And now 3-1.
One swing of the bat,
Yep.
you know. And again, with these dimensions on the Little League fields, that can happen. It can happen for both teams, and it happens really quickly.
We talked about the prowess of Hall, but again, of note, now that's twice in as many days that late in the game he gets walked and then is driven home.
Yes.
Thornburg watches that one go by. Thornburg has struck out looking twice. Trying to avoid that here at 1-2. Well, he goes down swinging on that one, but damage is done. Leadoff walk, 2-run blast by Vinson. And all of a sudden, Decatur Central's got to find a way to score 2 runs or this game is over. Hagerstown leads at 3-1 through 5 as you're watching the Little League State Championship game on ISC.
Next to new without the sticker shock. Save thousands on nearly 300 pre-owned vehicles at Sam Pierce Chevrolet. Plus, financing options with 0 down and low payments that are sure to fit your budget. Each vehicle is complete with a factory-trained inspection, a Carfax vehicle history report, a 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty, and 24 months of free oil changes. Clean, quality vehicles. Next to new without the sticker shock. Shop now at Sam Pierce Chevrolet in Daleville. The best Chevy deals are in the country.
The best summer memories are made at Victory Field, home of the Indianapolis Indians, and the club's last 28 home games remaining now through the end of September. Visit IndyIndians.com to get your tickets today. I absolutely remember my first minor league baseball game. I grew up in southern Indiana, so it wasn't Busch Stadium or eventually Victory Field. I'm fortunate enough that I was on the field the last day of Busch Stadium and the first day of Victory Field.
Nice.
My first minor league baseball game, the Louisville Redbirds, in the summer of 1982.
Wow.
What about you?
Oh my goodness, I cannot
Put you on the spot.
remember. My first minor league baseball
or
game.
major league. You went to a White Sox and Cubs game
Yeah,
first.
White Sox and Cubs. I mean, a really young age. Don't remember the age, but
You had the joy of growing up in a major league market.
that's right. That's right.
So here's McWhorter. He did a fine job on the mound. Just finally, one of those talented Hagerstown bats ran into one.
Yep. And Decatur Central's really got their work cut out for them here. Even though you got 3, 4, 5 coming up, man, Caden Hall has been really good since coming in the game. Good
Line drive,
swing.
base hit. This one will get to the wall. McWhorter will make the turn. He is bound for second. Cut off
Great
throw, not
swing.
in time, and it's exactly what the Hawks had to have. It's the second hit that Hall has allowed in 3+ innings and in 11 batters faced.
And look who's up.
Yep. Power versus power. This is the guy you want up. Sprague could potentially tie it on one swing.
Man, talk about that swing by Luke McWhorter, man. He got his foot down, he got the bat head out, and just tattooed a fastball.
Ball gets by the catcher, and now Hall needs to head to home plate because that ball went all the way down the first base line. So McWhorter is at third base, but in one sense, his run is almost inconsequential. You are focused on the batter at home plate.
Yeah, his run is inconsequential unless Mr. Sprague hits one out of the ballpark.
Yes.
Right?
In other words, you have to worry about the guy. You're worried about the guy at home plate.
That's right.
We're going to have a conversation here.
Yeah, not sure why.
Coach Cravens had a conversation with our third base umpire, and third base umpire and home plate umpire are going to chat.
I wonder if Coach thinks the third baseman, Mr. Thornburg, maybe kind of got in the way of McWhorter running to third and trying to get him to the plate. I'm not sure.
But I don't think there was going to be a play at home plate, clearly,
Yeah.
because the pitcher had covered.
Not sure.
So quick conversation taking place over here inside the first base dugout,
Wonder
which
if-
is just off to our right.
Wonder if something's being said by the dugouts. They're just trying to make sure, being good sports. I'm not sure what's going on.
Well, situation has been resolved. 2-0 the count.
Good pitch to hit. Ooh.
Took a mighty hack at it.
Gear up for another one. We haven't even seen a breaking ball, I don't believe, from Hall. No reason to.
Wasn't there. I think he may have thrown one of the number 9 hitter. I think
Okay.
that's it. Everything else has been just drop and drive. They brought him back with a fastball, got him at the knees.
Yep.
One down.
That brings up number 20.
Really good pitch. Really good pitch.
Combining with Vincent. That's the 11th strikeout by a Hagerstown pitcher. Wow. That one misses. Here's Troop. He is the rare player who has yet to be a strikeout victim today. Showing an error by the shortstop and ground ball to third.
Whoa.
Bailed out the pitcher on that one. 1-1 the count.
And how did he hit that? It's normally one you cannot catch up on, especially when the guy's throwing as hard as Caden Hall is.
Just past an hour, 10 minutes old. Strike called.
I think that's a very good decision
Yep.
by Luke McWhorter because it makes no sense to make an out at the plate right now.
You have to know for sure.
You got to be 100% sure.
Because obviously you have to score and the guy behind you has
Correct.
to score. So
Correct.
unless you are 100% certain you're going to cross home
That's
plate,
right.
can't chance it.
That's right.
1-2. Makes contact down the right field line, but that will get out of play. Let's take this moment to thank our wonderful ISC Sports Network crew. Thank you to Chase Eichnagel, Alex Laverne, Vincent Morelez, Rob Lynch. Our last-minute pinch hitter, Sean Walker. Thank you to Jordan Shue and Alan Hughes.
Yes, he did.
Did he go? They'll ask. He went. Tag is applied. Runners out. 2 down. And for Hall, that is the 8th strikeout he's had in 3 2/3.
Super impressive.
So it resides on Bentley Cravens. Time is going to be given here. They're going to bring in a pinch hitter. Desmond Wood will come in here. Or maybe he won't. Let's see.
When we saw Desmond hit the last time in this spot, he got a single up the middle.
Yep.
Kind of was really short and direct to a pitch.
That's the reason why Wood is being sent back up.
And if I'm not mistaken, his hit was against
Correct.
Caden Hall
He's
as
one
well.
of the 2 players who got a hit off a Hall today.
Yes.
Makes contact here. Hall scoops it up, throws over to first, and Hagerstown, your Indiana Little League state champions.
Final score, Hagerstown 13, Decatur Central 1. Congratulations.
Well, Hagerstown, they will represent this state in the upcoming Central Region Little League in the Great Lakes Division. They'll play in this state again coming up next week for Decatur Central. What was a tremendous run will come to an end. An exceedingly well-played game between each of these 2 teams. We'll take this quick timeout. We'll come back with post-game coverage from Newcastle, Indiana, as you're watching here on ISC and Comcast 81.
Every season has a home. Fall is in the fields, winter is for the blues, but in spring, baseball is needed. Summer, that's our season. Home is at the ballpark and we're ready for you to move in. The coolers are full, the grill is hot, and we just cut the lawn. No need to bring a chair. We're saving the best seat for you. Come on over. Summer lives here. Victory is here.
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Werner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Back for a final time in Newcastle as the runner-up and championship ceremony is about to take place here in this upper field at the Newcastle Little League. In Hagerstown, your state champs as they defeat Decatur Central by a score of 3-1. Today's game presented by Auto Outfitters, your one-stop shop for car, truck, and van accessories in Central Indiana. For over 20 years, they've offered quality products with expert installation to customize your vehicles. With store locations in Noblesville, Anderson, and Lebanon, we can't wait to connect with you. Hagerstown was talked in such glowing terms coming into the tournament. You can easily see why. But on a day when Decatur Central, maybe without their top pitching, did a great job to slow their bats down. It was one lethal swing by Graham Vinson, whose dad is the normal head coach who could not be here because of a pre-scheduled anniversary trip. Mom and Dad will be at the next round. They'll be back for the next one because Hagerstown has won your state championship.
Yeah, just really impressive. Really impressive.
Jim Kemp, the district administrator, going through the post-game ceremonies as we speak. And obviously, Caden Hall is going to be a big part of the story. Came on to throw the last 4 innings of today's game. He ends up striking out 8 batters. He allows 2 hits in 4 scoreless innings of relief.
Yeah, I mean, let me first give Luke McWhorter a lot of credit for Decatur Central. Big hit at the end there, and he pitched really well, just kind of ran out of gas. His pitch count got too high, had to come out of the game. But, man, I can't say enough about Graham Vinson and Caden Hall. Caden Hall came in, as you said, shut the door, but the big blast off the bat of Graham Vinson, perfectly timed by him. Outstanding job, young man.
And again, while these young men don't get the experience of kind of the long road trip, having to drive to the other side of Indianapolis to play their regional tournament. However, every game they will play now going forward is on ESPN Plus, potential on ESPN Television. And again, they have a chance to represent this state. And frankly, given the talent they have, I think they can do so very well.
No, I agree. Can't wait to see it. I'm going to be watching, that's for sure.
Let's thank these great sponsors who made this broadcast possible these last 2 days on ISC and Comcast 81. Thank you to Auto Outfitters, stores in Noblesville, Anderson, and Lebanon, your one-stop shop for car, truck, and van accessories in central Indiana. Thanks to Henry Community Health, proud sponsor of the Indiana Little League State Tournament, to the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame right here in Newcastle. Celebrates Indiana's proud basketball heritage. Learn more at hoopshall.com. By the Indy Card Exchange, Indiana's source for vintage and modern sports cards. By the Indianapolis Indians. Family fun lives at Victory Field. Get your tickets and plan your visit at IndyIndians.com. By New Lisbon Communications, high-speed internet and TV. In the town or country, your life connected. Visit at NLBC.com. By Sam Pierce Chevrolet. See their vast selection of new and used vehicles at their showroom in Daleville or online at SamPierceChevy.com. By Visit Henry County. Make memories that last a lifetime in Henry County. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to learn more. And by Warner Financial. From investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Warner Financial does it all. Chris, your final thoughts of 2 great days of baseball here in Newcastle.
It was fun to be back doing some Little League baseball. These kids really battled. These teams were well coached, played really good fundamental baseball. I loved it, Greg.
Again, the runner-up medals being given to Decatur Central as we speak. The championship medals will go to Hagerstown in a matter of moments. Congratulations to these 2 teams and, frankly, all 10 teams that made it to the state tournament here in Newcastle. For Chris Walker and our fantastic ISC Sports Network crew, this is Greg Rakestraw. Goodbye from Newcastle, and thanks for joining us. Hagerstown, your state champs. You've been watching on ISC and Comcast 81.
Take your shot in an iconic gym or at a state-of-the-art range. Make a memory in the world's largest high school fieldhouse or at one of the state's best fishing lakes. Experience history at a museum dedicated to Indiana basketball or at the birthplace of a founder of flight. When you travel to Henry County, Indiana, you'll see that basketball lives here, along with so much more. Visit hoopsandhenry.com to plan your visit.